Hey everyone, welcome back. Before we go over anything I want to do today, I wanted to show you some of the terraforming and tree building I did off stream, or off camera I guess, not off stream. So off camera I did some tree building. I built these two big birch trees. I quite like the way that they look. And I've built a couple of pine trees around. I'll build more, but I kind of want to build something over here, which I'll show you the terraforming I did over here. I want to build something over here and I don't want to build like trees right around where I'm going to build. Not like an actual proper hill here. And I still need to perform that, but I wanted to take a break. So today I want to build the skeleton spawner I was talking about. And I want to use that skeleton spawner to get XP, actually properly trading with villagers to enchant my items. It's right over there, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of terraforming. So I'm gonna go down here. I've finally put stuff in the actual storage chest I have. Got a bunch of cobblestone from terraforming. And I'm just gonna get right into it. I think I want to elevate it and push it up a little bit so that it's easier for me to maybe build like a bridge or something to over here. Even though it's gonna kind of make it more annoying to get down to the actual spawner. So yeah, I'll see you when I'm done that. So I have finished the terraforming. I've made a little bit of a flat area over there. I'm not really sure what I'm going to build yet. I'm going to get some ideas. I don't want it to be anything super difficult. I'm thinking I'm just going to make it like a very run down kind of house. Although I think it would be nice to use maybe some deep slate or tough. I want to use a block that I've already used in the other builds to kind of keep some like, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, like continuity. So it's not just like a random build where they just, the people, whoever built this kind of village area, use like a totally different block palette for each and every single build. I'm even thinking I might use some bamboo wood and sulfur, because I didn't get to use any sulfur in my first build, and I think that would look nice. So like, yeah, it's literally in the middle of like this area, so I'll build a house here. I might build something back there. I might even make like a tiny little cemetery kind of build here. Just a very small one. But before I start building the house, I want to be able to actually build the spawner. So I'm gonna have to go down from here. No idea how to make a skeleton spawner. The last one I made was a spider, and that was in an entirely different world. I'm gonna have to look up a guide to do it, definitely. Okay, guess who just realized they got buckets and then, for whatever reason, just didn't fill them. Okay. Alright then, so I was able to make the skeleton spawner. I'm really glad that I have smite on my weapon because they don't take a lot of damage because I couldn't go any further because of the bedrock, so they don't really take a lot of fall damage. But yeah, I think I'm gonna farm a little bit of XP and then I'll go to building. I grabbed some levels, and before I start building, I actually do want to start village and just start placing down lecterns. I can figure out the whole like actual training hall, bringing them over the house thing later. Alright, so I've gotten the overwhelming majority of enchants that you need for armor, and I finished leggings, but now I need to actually work on building the house. And I'm thinking I'm gonna use some bone blocks even maybe, but I'm just gonna start farming this, and then resource gathering, and then we'll work on the house. So I'll see you then. I'm gonna let you know this right now. This is me editing. I did not make an actual house or cemetery at all. I totally pivoted and I forgot to mention it, so I'm just gonna mention it here. If you're like, why is this a greenhouse? I don't know. I guess I got bored of the idea of the cemetery, I guess. So I'm just letting you know that now. Okay, so I finally finished the entire build. I've terraformed around it, I've done the foliage and stuff. So here it is. The copper rods have not oxidized yet, but when they do oxidize, they'll make a lot more sense with the build. I don't even know if they can oxidize if they're this close to other stuff. So outside, we've got a garden. I brought some of the beehives that I had over there to over here. Wanted this to be like little dandelions that they're pollinating. Some crops. I also built a small little custom tree here. I quite like it. The fence here is going to have chains, but I don't have enough iron for it right now, so there's no chains there yet. But I'm gonna go mining and get enough iron, but I just don't feel like mining right now. I built another birch tree over here. I really like it. I'm really glad that they added the like falling leaves to the game too. It makes it look a lot more real to me. I wanted to use a lot of flowers to make it look like the people who kind of like take care of and own the garden are embracing the nature that keeps growing around the greenhouse instead of getting rid of it. We have the inside. I kind of wanted this to be like cabbages, like lettuce. I don't really know what this is. And then under these we've got our elevator down. Okay, well that's oxidizing. Oh yeah, okay, it can oxidize. I'm gonna be totally honest, I really like the terrain around, especially like I also really like the way that I've done the stairs down and stuff. I'm gonna add some fence gates there. Oh wait, I forgot something. There we go. But I'm gonna be totally honest, I'm not a huge fan of the greenhouse build itself, but that's okay. I'm not gonna be a huge fan. I'm not gonna love every single thing that I build. It's the first time I've ever built a greenhouse. Ever, basically. I'm probably gonna terraform that too. I also have 65 levels now. I did a bunch of skeleton farming because I hope you can't tell by the way I'm talking. I had surgery. I had my wisdom teeth removed, all 4 of them, 8 days ago. I have not played Minecraft in 8 days. I'm sorry if this video takes a really long time to get out. And the first couple of days, I was in a lot of pain and I was like very out of it. I even had to get stitches in one spot, so basically all I did was whenever I had the energy to get up, I went down and I farmed skeletons. Before the video ends, I do kind of feel bad that the episode's gonna take a while to come out, so I'm thinking that I'm going to get some enchants before the video's done. There's a village over there. I have some that I got. I want to actually enchant maybe like armor or something, because I do want to be able to start actually continuing the game progression by maybe killing the Ender Dragon soon. Alright, so we're at the point where I have almost every single piece of armor enchanted, except for leggings. And I know I said I did the leggings, but I only noticed after that I accidentally may or may not have put the wrong enchantment on it. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back and do that. But I have literally almost all of the armor done. Hopefully, that means soon, in the next episode, you'll be able to see me with my tools and my weapons done. But yeah, no, the next time you see me, I'll make sure that I do have the tools and weapons done, because I'm hoping that I'll be able to max out all of my enchants to the best of my ability. Maybe even get some netherite. I might go to the nether and get some netherite, because I'm kind of preparing for the point where I want to be able to fight and beat the Ender Dragon, because I really want to be able to start using an elytra and shulker boxes soon. I know it's kind of early on, but I've never like relied on them or even really used them very much before. I usually don't get to that point in my worlds, so that would be really fun to do. I don't think it's a bad thing to do it early. It's kind of annoying to like haul over all of my blocks, so it would make building way easier. So yeah, the next time you see me, we're probably going to be beating the Ender Dragon, and we're even almost at the point where I might start building in a different area from where we've been building. I have literally no food. Oh my god. I just realized my volume was not on this whole time. Okay. But I'm hoping we'll get to the point where I might even start building in a new area away from the jungle kind of area we've been building here. I'm not really sure about that yet, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. I'm sorry if this video takes a while to get out. I was not anticipating having my wisdom teeth removed halfway through making this video, and the first week I basically could not talk at all. I hope you guys like the greenhouse build more than I do. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it would be a very easy build to recreate and see how much better I can do later on. So yeah, with all of that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry if the video takes a while to come out, and I'll see you in the next episode.